I don't know.
Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and
Black boy playing COD when he's like on a death, like a 5 death streak, bro. He's like, fucking. Okay, we're gonna stream this one. I'll go autopilot just for me to.
out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around. Always got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's
That's how many I got left.
We've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Why?
Sideline, their head coach. These guys coming in feeling pretty good and ready to prove they're the superior team in the conference. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference.
Shut up, bro. Let's see how Josh's team fares against my. You could basically call my team the Washington Hospital.
In the NFC title game, or shifts basket, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they played though this year, this is far away the toughest. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21.
Ross Perez literally looks like a mix between
Not the start
Aaron
they were
Donald
looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
He's a menace.
They'll keep it on the ground. Witherspoon. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation. They're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
He tried to tell me that he could have missed the playoffs.
Commanders making their way out. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special team, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback. And he has to play well and play a really
Mims?
high level in order for his team to win.
Oh, Jimenez?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Little short pass here complete to Mack. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's drive.
Bonnie Sinclair.
His defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A gain of 14, first down, Commanders.
First down, Commanders.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
You had an open lane right down the middle of the field.
That's an early scramble.
Fucking numbskull.
From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give you a huge play for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Washington.
To the ground.
Another injury. Oh,
get it down to the 2-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 2
1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 4? 5? This play is interesting.
Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence.
I accepted it 3 different times.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Commanders.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Nifty move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now the Washington offense heading out. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and there he goes. They sack him back at the 36. More Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had
And yes, Mike, well, yes, I have game win. Yes. Now I have to delete that bot. Thanks.
Sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just throw it over there, I'll hit you, and it worked really well for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Yeah, that's trying to work out, lose some weight, yeah.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
No wonder I never know.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is taken at the 18. 51 yards on the punt there. Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got him there, it's Rodriguez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will be brought down at the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, Johnson. for a gain of just a yard. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down. Now Sanders. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at the 37-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions.
I don't know why we can't do this all season.
A pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
And it's
the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Here's third and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
(10-7) our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a handoff up the middle. Witherspoon. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
He finds his man complete. That's Rodriguez. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Now, man, and he hits him in stride. Now in inside the 25. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's going to go down. Sacked into the 13-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up fourth down. Fourth and goal.
30-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So out now come the Cardinals. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll check this down to Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
A loss of 2 brings up third down and 6.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. He juked him. Loose inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 49 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. To throw now, here's Sanders. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole and they sack. A big gain of 5. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Sanders. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 25. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, With no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And bulldozing his way through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Washington.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll keep it on the ground. St. Clair. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Off-play action. Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. And a Washington first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a give, right side. St. Clair. And it'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down 16 here for 1st and 10. Dances by him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Cardinals first to their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. Back to throw. Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5.
Death by a million field
The
goals.
Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10.
16.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gives you the lead.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
3-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. Short one here, caught on the drive. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 14 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
To throw is Sanders. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete.
Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Here's Sanders. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 41.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Sanders once more. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 16 at the 42-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Sanders to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complimentary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in the 2nd half as we are about to get underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the 2nd half. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the 2nd half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Now Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. 2-2 he belonged to. Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's called the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They go play action. Daniels. And this thing complete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
To throw is Daniels.
I could feel it in my bones that this is the
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
If my defense can just perform
just beyond the goal line as it's
slightly to what they can do in this game,
the Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things
my
out.
defense
and now,
can
Charles,
perform
can the offense
close
get
to what I'm doing this game.
Partner, you can sense them saying, okay, first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt.
Almost another pick. Oh,
if we do that, we'll be set up well.
They put him on the hutch coverage right there. He dipped back into coverage for my edge rush.
Looking to throw. Sanders. He's got the hook up here to Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
43-yard line.
First down carry here for Johnson. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6.
It's now second and 6.
They go to Johnson again. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another first and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1 at the Commanders' 33-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go play action now. Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they let the fullback try and take him home. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
Makes the score Cardinals.
So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
16.
And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. the 26-yard line, just across the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. St. Clair. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Mack. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders' first down.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. So a decent game there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he's got it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's third down.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2.
Give him 2 on the play there. And Washington set up now first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Here's Daniels. This is caught.
All tight end
Washington.
All tight end.
From 3 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Well, he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
That's a ball. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game.
Cardinals 17.
Yeah, but there's so many other plays we could have done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Rookie running back in his first playoff.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes back over. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're going to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a right, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
I don't know why we continue to play.
That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Sanders. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First down.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Witherspoon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness.
He is so unbelievably
and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Superior in every fashion. You gotta be kidding. Come on.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Screen play. Johnson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Oh.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
Oh, we played press on his 99 speed receiver, though.
Have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson.
Yeah, they got 2 points.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Back to throw. Daniels. On the throw, he didn't see much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that.
Fucking easy passes on this one.
And not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way.
What are we doing? We're flipping the play. They're running zone.
Hung out to dry a little bit there.
And we dropped the pass because it's double coverage. Okay.
He'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Come on, team. How can you call an illegal receiver downfield before the play even starts?
Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just
why the fuck do these two weirdo ass motherfuckers get to be in the Super Bowl every single season, man?
At the 25-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Operating from the gun. Sanders. Under pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nakobe Dean just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Defense, come on, lock up, let's go.
A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And they punted because his kicker's got no leg. Let's go, dude.
Punted away for the 4th time today. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama.
We could literally just get our offense back on track.
With a Super Bowl berth on the line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Just
Nice job of blocking him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
what are these passes, man?
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Oh, let's
And he hits him in stride.
like I would just like it if we just made some smarter decisions.
Conversion.
First and 10
Oh,
at the
love it.
27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Matt. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Guarantee this goes to overtime.
Out of the gun.
I just
The
lost.
Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Well, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
No going for 2. They kick the point after. The extra point splits the
I hate this, bro, because no matter what we do, it's not enough. It's not enough.
22.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. make it to the 25. Now we get another look at Washington on offense.
5 first-round
Their
picks.
defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive, and in a relatively quick manner.
Like, dude, what are we doing, bro? Well, I still, I have a chance.
Working out again, Daniels.
But no, it doesn't matter because one of his first-round picks from like a year or two ago is. It's just like, okay, man, I get it, bro, but jeez, dude.
To the right side.
We're running the ball.
And he'll go down after losing
fucking retarded, bro.
So Charles, oh so close on one side to get